You know, the funny thing is I am sitting in my car because I don't even want to go into my own home. Because I don't know what I'm going to walk into. And you know what's funny is, as a child, I felt that way every day. Every day. And I've strived my whole life to not have that again. But yet here I am, my own home, sitting out here like a little pussy because I don't want to go in, because I don't want to walk on eggshells, and I don't want to do this. This is my house. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. It's, I want to do it. I want to be a good daughter, but it's just like, is it worth me just having my whole life uprooted and just putting everything in my life on hold because for someone that just doesn't want to be here, and there's different opportunities that she could do. Well, no, because my sister won't do it. But, you know, I wish that I would have the relationship that my sister had with my mom. You know, I wish I had that parent. I really do. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I know it sounds like I'm just being unreasonable, but I'm not. And nobody believes me until they see it. My husband didn't believe me. When he first met her, he thought she was the sweetest person in the world. And I was thankful that he liked her because I wanted them to like each other. But then came the time when I went down again. And my mother just was on me the whole time. Just about nothing. And it made me go nuts. And it was horrible. And then he finally saw it. Again and again after that. But yet, I have to be the one that does this. And I honestly don't know how I'm going to do it. Because I can't work from home. I mean, I can work from home once in a while, but not every day. I have to be in the office. I have to. And when I do work at home is on Sundays. And that's when I do the weekend finalizing from the week before. And I have to work Sundays. So I'm just so screwed. And I know as, especially with Generation X, we are the ones that are tasked with having to take care of our parents, even though I know I was a very feral child. My mother didn't have any type of, really didn't supervise at all. It was just pretty much me figuring things out. You know, my sister was born 4 years before me, and she had a totally different life. It's interesting how 4 years, two siblings can have different relationships or different lives with their parents. She was lucky. She had the better side of both of them. You know, and my dad, you know, still, he had his thing too, don't get me wrong, but my mom, if I just stayed out of the way, it's all fine. And then when I was there, then I better make sure that I did whatever she needed me to do. It's I don't know, this is hard because it just didn't start out right. It just didn't start out right. And I'm having to sit in my car, contemplate my life choices, contemplate the choices that I have to make. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to grasp and how to figure out how I'm going to do this. Because I want to do the right thing. But why? But it can't be a permanent thing. And even a year, I am so afraid in a year that I'll lose my job because I can't make it to work the way I'm supposed to. My husband's going to leave because he can't take care, because he can't deal with my mother. And it's good. And I know it's going to happen because he's going to get tired of it. Because I saw it last night, because he saw her the way she was last night. And he was just like, no way. But then today, a switch was flipped and she was nice. Now, to me, it was still the same. But he was nice to her. Or she was nice to him, I'm sorry. You know. But it's just crazy. And then my son, he works. And he doesn't really have a relationship with her because she never came around. We went down there, but it was like she just really didn't have any type of interest in him. No birthdays, Christmas presents, anything. Never calls to see how he's doing. Never calls him. They don't have a relationship. So he's going to do his own thing, you know. And it's going to be an interesting dynamic there. But I don't want to lose everything that I've worked for in the last few years. I finally got to the point in my life to where I was finally able to just feel like I was an adult. I don't know, that sounds kind of crazy, but I just felt like it was just calming down, and I felt like the drama and everything was just, you know, that you have when you're younger and stuff like that. My son is 25. You know, my husband and I are doing fine. And then my mom has this accident last year. And this last year has been hell. She breaks her leg, and then it's just all of a sudden, you know, we're called to the forefront. But, you know, what's so funny is that she had no interest in us and this is the truth for both of me and my sister. She had no interest in really worrying about me and my sister. But then the moment something happens to her, oh yeah, we're supposed to just drop everything and be there. How do you absolutely, I don't know, how do you sort that out in your mind? Because it just feels, it's always been me though. It's always been like anything bad that's happened, they've always called me. I've dropped everything and I've gone down and helped. It's always just been the way that I've done. They've always done it to me. I was the one that was there after her husband passed away for 3 weeks. Used all my vacation, used all of my PTO vacation, bereavement, when her husband died, and I stayed down there with her. So, and what's funny is my vacation that August had rolled up, or I got vacation that August after, you know, for the next year. So, when I got home at the end of August, I had no vacation at all for a year, and that was not fun. She broke her arm. I had to go down for 2 weeks to take care of her, to help her out. That was, so much fun. It's just been a constant thing. And, but I always knew that there was going to be an end, you know, that I'd be able to go home. And that's what got me through. But now I can't escape. I can't just have the end. And that's freaking me the hell out. It's freaking me out so bad, because it's like I am not going to be able to get away from her attitude, her negativity. And I don't know what to do. I pray that I get to some kind of answer. I pray that it comes to me, because I don't know what I'm going to do.